Well, hello guys, and here we have the world's first 3D printed Saab 2 liter and 2.3 liter exhaust manifold. Really nice packaging of everything, and the original heat shield fits right over it, covering up everything. And the exhaust manifold has quite interesting sound to it. It's almost like a OG 900 B2x4 turbo kind of sound mixed with the OG 95 exhaust manifold, because the runner length is a little bit different from the original one, but really similar. And we have a full 4:1 merge collector. The third runner being a little bit shorter than what the runner is on the original exhaust manifold, but this concentrates a lot of energy in the third cylinder's exhaust pulse. So this exhaust manifold has a really high pulse strength. So we have the highest pulse on the third, and second highest, and third highest, and the weakest is the fourth. And quite a lot of wall thickness in this exhaust manifold as well. I have 40mm runners on inside, and a wall thickness of 4mm. So this retains the heat and kicks up the velocity of the exhaust gases, as it can hold the heat longer, and the direct thermal energy transfer becomes much better to the turbine wheel, as it doesn't leak out. And another feature to this is that I actually merge the collectors or merge the runners together. So I have one, second and third, first, second and third touching each other, so they are connected together, and the second and first for quite a long bit. And this is to even spread out the heat even more between the runners, so I can get the same kind of, or trying to get the same kind of pulse energy from these two as to these two, just to get that extra spool up and response from the turbo. Considering I have a quite large turbine housing as well, but this engine needs it because it moves so much air even from idle. It's like adding another 0.7 liters of displacement to the engine, even though it's a 2 liter. And the collector is designed so that it doesn't have anything it can catch on, and considering it that is fully rotational firing order, meaning that the first one goes here, third one there, fourth one there, and second one there. They have the opposing cylinders firing against each other, so you don't get that. If you get something to push back, you don't get it immediately in the runner next to it, or in terms of pulses. So you don't get reversion into the cylinders, which is real nice and does improve a lot of things. So far, when I free revved it and so on, it's way more responsive to the throttle now compared to before, and it even noticing it's backfiring a lot more, as I have quite a bit of overlap on the cams currently. It seems like the scavenging works a lot better, so it can push through, or push through. It basically leaves for the waste fuel that spills out during the overlap period seems to kick out really fast once it's heated up. And it results in a big bang or pop on the RPM limiter, as well as a little bit more burble and so on when I have the engine decelerate. Oh, let's try with the heat shield on. Let's see. And this is with the heat shield on. Quite perfectly hides everything. Except the fourth runner, of course, but more or less, if you turn off the light, you can't see shit. It's quite amazing. So, full incognito mode. And potential for like 650 horsepower plus. And you can probably fit with this exhaust manifold, fit a G3900 even there, but probably the only problem will be the intake piping at the water pump, I do believe. But it's definitely possible. Pretty cool.